Hello guys, welcome back to Gospel News, where information is uninterrupted, dropping back to back and flowing like a river. Information reaching us now looks like the Eastern Security Network men has been attacked in Imo State. And instead of these people, the Nigerian government and their security agencies to focus on the people who are destroying this country, they went on to destroy the lives and properties of people in Imo State. We have a video clip showing how the Nigerian forces have invaded Imo, bombed and burnt down, looted everything. Now look at it. It says exclusive. Nigerian army personnel resume invasion of communities in Imo State, burn markets, loot several shops during Easter. You can imagine, while others were enjoying their Easter holidays, in Imo State it was tears and sorrow from the Nigerian army, who resumed their invasion of Imo communities, and they burnt, ransacked everywhere, looted their properties. What a life. What kind of country? Meanwhile, in Abuja, they say terrorists attack Kano State community, abduct resident, injure several others. This is Nigeria for you. The Nigerian army did not take their weapons to Kano to defend the lives of innocent citizens there. They allowed these Fulani terrorists to attack the community, kidnap residents, and injured many others. It did not end there. We went to the Federal Capital Territory, which is Abuja. They said that this same set of people, terrorists who have been marauding across the country, Migmarowing, attacked Nigerian capital, Abuja community, kidnapped traditional ruler and 13 others. That means it is happening everywhere. But instead of them to focus on these people and securing lives and properties, they are busy going about in Imo State, claiming that they are looking for ESN. Meanwhile, markets, lives, and properties are being lost, while Fulani terrorist herdsmen and their terrorists are having a field day in other parts of the country. Let's go into details quickly without wasting your time. Now, let's start with what is happening in Imo State, how they have invaded Imo State, looting several shops. It says that the Nigerian army personnel appear to have resumed invasion and burning of communities in Imo State to provoke another season of unrest in the southeast. So this is the reason why all these unknown gunmen are parading, because when you look at this particular statement, this sentence that I just read, this is coming from Sahara Reporters. It says that they have resumed the invasion of communities in Imo State to provoke another season of unrest in the southeast. Sahara Reporters reliably gathered that troops of the Nigerian military on Sunday during Easter celebration invaded Ekeututu, Osu local government area of Imo State, and burnt down Ekeututu International Market after looting shops. They said that the Nigerian army looted goods and services, shops of people. They looted them, kuru, totally. Everything was ransacked. They carted them away. Now, community sources told Sahara Reporters on Tuesday that the soldiers, numbering more than 200 with armored vehicles, invaded the community while people were still in various churches attending Sunday Mass and services in commemoration of the resurrection of Jesus Christ, one of the sources said. On Sunday morning, Nigerian soldiers invaded Osu Ekeututu, my community, and went to our ancestral market, Ekeututu International Market, and broke into shops owned by individual traders and businessmen and women, looted and set them ablaze after taking away all the goods and services inside. They were shooting sporadically when they invaded, which saw people running helter-skelter for their dear lives. Some who went to church almost got trapped inside the church as they could not leave for fear of being killed. Una dey see matter without any provocation, without any attacks, without any chaos, without any problem. During Easter, when people had gone to, there was nothing like, oh, we saw some hoodlums who were carrying arms and all that, but they just came, went to an international market. They didn't say they went to bushes or farms to look for people who are not looking for them. You can see the kind of injustice being meted on Igbo people. Yadeba. Lamenting the destruction and burning down of ancestral market after looting, another witness said, "This is one operation too many that has been going on in my community, and little or nothing is heard about it. Personnel of the Nigerian military have become terrorists in my community and Imo State," he added. Una dey see am? Jihadist Fulani herdsmen are killing hundreds and sacking communities in Benue State on daily basis and other Christian communities in the North Central. They have not done anything, but every other day Nigerian military have turned their guns and weapons on Igbo communities. This is ethnic cleansing and to cripple Igbos. This is what the federal government of Nigeria is good at. Now, while their Fulani jihadist herdsmen are evaporating communities in North Central, and Nigerians are doing same in the Southeast, that is, the Nigerian army are killing people in the Southeast, destroying, while they use Fulani terrorists in other regions. The source stated that because of outcry of atrocious activities carried out in Osu local government area and neighboring communities, the military and other state actors stopped attacking the people until recently they resumed attack for no justifiable reasons. Una dey see am, unprovoked, they went there and destroyed everything. Earlier last month, people's living houses and shops were set ablaze, including vehicles in the community, including Ekeututu International Market and its environs. This method of operation by the military is anything other than fight against banditry and insurgents. How can the military be destroying people's homes and businesses, including lives of innocent people, and looting goods and properties, and they target fight against banditry and insurgents? This is what they are doing. You can imagine that. So the full details are there. Look at it here. Nigerian Army personnel resume invasion of communities in Imo State. Bomb market, loot several shops during Easter. Unprovoked, nobody challenged them, nobody attacked anybody, nothing. According to this information, they say that we have always said that we are not against fighting insurgents, but in doing so, we expect the military to act professionally and observe the rules of engagement. The situation where the military kill, loot, and destroy lives and properties at will is unacceptable. Imagine a military operation carried out on Sunday. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is being celebrated in a predominantly Christian community, is to say the least a sacrilege. So please, we are facing existential crisis and threat, and we need the whole world to hear about it. This story is verifiable. It is not fake. It's not propaganda nor a scam. I personally have suffered losses both in human and material worth. We need this to stop, and it's largely because nothing is heard about the military atrocities committed in Osu Ihituokwa in particular, and Osu local government area in general. That is why the act is ongoing. Even as I send this text, the military is still in my community, Osu Ihituokwa, since yesterday. Many have fled the communities in Osu local government area of Imo State for their dear lives, leaving the whole place a ghost town. Yet the military are not relenting. They want to completely annihilate and wipe us out of the surface of Mother Earth. I don't know what sins our people have committed to be going through all this. Please, I want your organization to come to our aid by giving this story wide publication, so that those who do not know the degree of what is happening in Osu we know and help us talk to the authorities to do the needful. Please, sir, we are going through a lot. We now bury our dead in the city, celebrate traditional marriages in the cities, as well as other functions that ought to be observed in the village, all due to insecurity caused by the Nigerian state. We cannot continue like this. For over 2 years now, we have not known peace. This is the statement. You can see for yourself, you can hear. But quickly, let me give you the video evidence of what I just read to you right now. Now watch this and see for yourself. This is a shop. This is somebody's business. After they looted it.
To my shop. There is still fire ongoing. My shop is still burning. Goods worth over 50 million naira has gone down the drain. Mm-hmm. This is what Hope Uzodimma is doing in Osun local government. The whole of Ekeututu is just burnt down. Just look at my shop. Everything is burnt down. Without any provocation. What do we call this? Just imagine. Just imagine. A goose worth more than 50 million naira is just gone like that. Eh? How can Hope Uzodimma exonerate himself from this very act now? Whoever they are pursuing, is it in this shop that those people are just staying? Mm-hmm. Or they are hiding? Why do you have to burn down people's shop? Just imagine my shop is gone. 15 million naira, just like that. Are you creating peace or are you creating more enemy? What are you trying to achieve from this? Can you just tell me? Are you trying to create more enmity or are you trying to create peace? How do you solve this problem? By damaging people's shop? Eh? How can you solve this problem through this way? You have taken me back to square one. How do I rise from now? A goose worth more than 50 million naira, you just burnt it down.
Chai. Brother Ndo. You guys can see that. You heard it from the original source. Meanwhile, terrorists have taken over other places. All right, guys, sorry for that interruption. Meanwhile, terrorists have taken over other places like Kano and Abuja, just like you can see on the screen. Now, let's start with this attack in Kano State Community, where residents were abducted and several others were injured. He says that terrorists locally dubbed as bandits have kidnapped a 60-year-old man and other residents during an invasion of Gangabi village of the Rano local council in Kano State. This was confirmed to newsmen by the Nigeria Police Force, who said the terrorists opened fire on the villagers and injured 2 persons during the attack. In a phone interview on Tuesday, the Commissioner of Police, Maman Dauda, said the attack happened on Monday around 1:30 p.m., People's Gazette reports. He stated that the police received information that the bandits stormed Gangabi village and kidnapped Naaya Gangabi, 60-year-old man. The other stated that a combined team of the Divisional Patrol, JTF, and Anti-Kidnapping Squad rushed to the scene. According to the police chief, 2 people were shot by the bandits, Maskaru Okaisha on his right leg and Salisu Ibrahim on his left shoulder, and were taken to Rogo General Hospital. Well-armed security personnel and other tactical teams, along with vigilante group members, have been deployed to the area to ensure the successful rescue of the victims, the police commissioner stated. He said an investigation had commenced to apprehend the abductors and rescue the victims. Now they see medicine after death. But there are no houses burnt by the police, no shops when they got to this place in Kano State. But go to Imo State, where they want to loot. The hatred against Igbo people. Anybody telling you that Igbos belong to Nigeria is a criminal. That person does not love you. Anybody, I mean anybody, who is telling you that Nigeria belongs, that Igbos belong to Nigeria, know that it will never be well with that person. Just know, bear that in mind, because what Igbos are passing through in Nigeria is unacceptable injustice and annihilation. You know, they just want to press Igbos to the core to make sure they don't exist on this planet Earth. And moving away from there, even in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, nobody is safe there. They say that terrorists attack Nigeria capital, Abuja community, kidnap traditional ruler, and 13 others. Now they hear where they are supposed to work. They are not working. They are busy killing people in the southeast. Terrorists locally known as bandits have kidnapped the traditional chief of Chida community in Kwali area council of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Mr. John Kwayidami, and 13 residents of the community. The gunmen who stormed the community last Thursday shot an 18-year-old boy named Solomon in the leg while attempting to flee. Ishaya Musa, a Chida resident, said the kidnappers, armed with AK-47 rifles, stormed the community around 11:34 p.m. Daily Trust report. He claimed the kidnappers went to the chief's palace and abducted him before abducting 13 other people from their homes. You can imagine kidnapping 14 people, and the police never got there in a quick response to rescue the victims. Unfortunately, a young boy who, out of fear as a result of the sporadic gunshot, tried to escape was shot on the leg by the kidnappers, and he's currently at a hospital receiving treatment, he said. According to him, some of the victims were asleep outside their compound due to the excessive heat when the kidnappers invaded and surrounded the community. Musa said contact was established on Saturday evening when the leader of kidnappers called the families of the victims. Now ransom, they won't collect. This is Nigeria for you. Anybody who is telling you that this country will get better today, tomorrow, tell him to give you the date or time when the country is going to get better. What Hope Uzodinma is bringing this Nigerian army to come and do in Imo State is unacceptable. Hope Uzodinma, you must desist from destroying your people, because when the wrath of God will come, you will not be spared. And my message, I be that to you. Guys, please share this message. It is very, very important so others can hear. Let it go viral. God bless you.